just arrived at my appointment. I will be going in for my very first rheumatoid arthritis, I guess, exam. I don't know what else to call it. But yeah, so I am going to be being seen today and hopefully get some more information about what my RA is all about. Okay, so I am here. This is the little contraption that they have set up for us to sit in, I guess. I just did my weight and all that stuff. We won't even discuss the weight. Not good. But I am here at my first appointment for my RA and find out exactly where I stand. So here we go.
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
Pretty good.
Good.
Dr. Clinton, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Is it your first time to see a rheumatologist?
Yes.
Let me know what brings you in to see us today.
Well, I had my physical a few months ago, and
Okay.
I tested, I guess, positive. I guess
You had a positive blood study.
and so
Okay.
they
What kind of
recommended
symptoms
me.
were you having now?
Well, I had been having like a little pain in my hip,
In your
and
hip?
then
Okay.
my knee,
Okay.
and so when I was there for my physical, I mentioned, and so then the doctor said, you know, hey, let's go ahead and test you, and so.
How long have you had pains in those areas?
I guess maybe, I don't know. Let me think. Gosh, I don't
Let's
know.
just do an estimate. 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 5 years, just anything.
Probably like 6 months. I know, like about a year or so ago, I felt something, but like I felt but then I didn't feel it anymore, so it was no big. I mean, I didn't think of it as a big deal. Put it that way.
So it's that hip and
This
the opposite
hip
knee?
and the opposite knee.
Okay. Where on that hip is it? Back?
Like right in here, like
Yeah, okay.
like
Okay.
I guess like yeah, like right in that little area right there. So I'm actually here at my second RA appointment, which this is where I guess I find out a little bit more. And for whatever reason, my blood pressure seems to want to be high right now, so that worries me. I'm like, why? What is going on with me?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Alright.
I like your dog.
Do you like her? She's pretty cute,
She's
right?
gorgeous.
She's just friendly and happy, you
I
know?
was like, oh, look at her. I could take her home. You would not allow that, huh? You take her very serious. If she's here to work with you, then I know you take her serious. It's okay. I understand.
Well, I don't know what to do otherwise. I mean, my husband and I, we actually both have our own kind of like businesses, and so if I don't have her, he has her, so one of us takes her. I mean, I don't know. I don't understand how I could like leave her at home all day, not going to the bathroom. Do you know what I mean?
Right, yes.
Unless I never really taught her how to do those pad things or whatever. It's just one of those kinds of issues. I wouldn't mind her staying at home. I just don't really see how it's feasible.
Yeah.
You know, for the bathroom situation.
Yeah, I've had friends, and you know, they say that you know they learn, and they I've always said cats and not dogs, so I'm like cat lady. You know, she sees her little box.
I know, right? That's pretty simple, right?
But I mean, hey, she probably makes other patients happy when they see her. I mean, because she's so cute. I was
I know,
like,
right?
look at that! Oh my gosh, I want you. No offense, but who wants to come see you, right?
I mean, right? It's true. It's so like Ellie's here. Ellie's saving the day.
It's like, who wants to go see Dr. Clinton? Nobody. No, we want to go see the dog.
Man, but I wouldn't go anywhere for a dog. Seriously, I'd be like,
Hey,
cute dog.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Do you have children, or is that your baby?
She's my baby currently. Maybe I'll have
Maybe one day.
A couple of years. So, did you ever get? Yeah, I guess there's a bug in here. Were you able to do like a Rosti? Did we refer you to a Rosti for your hip?
Yes, I just didn't. I was like, I'm gonna wait until I go to this appointment because you did the other blood work, and I was like, well, why don't I just wait and find out, like, you know, rather, and that way I know what's going on.
Okay.
And stuff, so I waited.
Okay, that makes
but
sense.
I do have they called. I just told them that I wanted to wait until after this appointment.
Okay.
Because, you know, since we didn't have a whole lot to go on that first appointment, so.
Okay. No, the thing is, it's just that it's an anti-nuclear antibody.
Okay.
It's a non-specific lab. And all of the specific labs are negative. So all labs for like rheumatoid arthritis or lupus or all the specific stuff is negative. You just have this non-specific lab, it's positive,
Okay.
but it's pretty strongly positive. And I think we talked about last time that you could have a lab in your system before you actually develop a problem.
Okay.
Does that make sense? And so I think based on the size of the result, of the lab result, that you're at extremely high risk of developing something at some point.
Okay.
So I do believe that to be true. Now, as far as the hip and the knee pain, that being some sort of like hidden rheumatoid arthritis or some sort of presentation of rheumatoid arthritis, I don't feel strongly about that.
Okay.
It's less likely.
Okay.
And so that's why I wanted you to kind of do the urology to kind of work out any kind of soft tissue pain. And then if it didn't help you, I can inject the hip like with a steroid, and we can see if that alleviates the problem.
Oh, okay. So, well then I'll go. I thought, well, I don't want to make it, and then
I hear what you mean.
until I know exactly a little bit more, and then I thought, because since I was only going to come like in a couple weeks, I was like, I'll just wait.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and make the appointment with them and see how that works out. So when you say, I guess, what happens from there? Like, like seeing her or going to the, how do you say it? Arasti. I don't say I don't know why. Arasti doctor or therapy.
Yeah.
Then do they talk directly to you, or do they send you results?
They will send
to you?
me notes, but what the real result that matters is, do you feel better? That's actually the result that matters. So if you don't feel better, then we maybe need to look at something else.
Okay.
Remind me
this thing is like seriously liking me here.
No, I think it's just going between us. Tell me, how long in total have you had the hip in?
Well, the hip started. Well, like this knee right here, actually, like years ago, I don't know, my son was like 8. I had like 8 weeks of like swollen, and they took fluid off of it, but they could not find nothing in my blood work, nothing, and then it just went away. Like this was like my knee several years ago. Like my son was like 8. This was like probably 20 years ago. And that went away. That was the first time I ever had any kind of knee problem. And then periodically every now and then it would just hurt. Because they said, I think you have a slight tear in your meniscus, but they were like, that tear is so small that we can barely see it. Because they did MRIs and stuff, and never had a problem after that. And then probably like a year ago is when my hip hurt for like probably, I don't know, a few months. I went in, they were like bursitis, and it went away. So then I never worried about it again. And then probably over the last 6 months or probably about 4 months, it's probably hurt like a lot more, and it was just getting to be like, okay, this is like more often than I think it should. Like it's and so when I had my annual physical, that's when I asked them. I said, hey, the hip is like, it's hurting again, and it seems like it's a little bit more intense than it was before. And that's when the doctor said, well, let me test you for RA. And so I was like, okay, and then they called me and said it was positive. But this knee has. It'll bother me every once in a while before then, but the knee's probably only been about 2 months where it's hurting now. And I was thinking, well, I wonder if like when you're walking awkward or you're not, they say one joint will make another joint hurt because you're walking weird or you're, So I kind of related like maybe they were attached to each other in some form, but.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. Any problems with rainouts where your hands get cold and turn purple a lot?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Now you mentioned lupus. It would
be unlikely for you to develop lupus at your age. It usually develops in the teens or 20s.
Okay. I've never really understood what lupus is. I hear people mention it,
and
then
because
I'm like,
it has multiple different symptoms and presentations depending on the person.
Oh, okay.
And so you've probably heard different things, and they weren't the same.
Yeah, and I'm going like, I don't get this lupus thing. I'm like, okay.
When you're in the sun, do you get rashes that last for days or weeks at a time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you noticed a lot of acid reflux or
No.
heartburn? Do you feel like you get any joint swelling anymore?
I don't have any swelling.
And you said your energy level is okay?
Yeah, I mean, I get tired, but
Everybody does.
But yeah, I don't know that it's anything abnormal. I mean, I'm 52, premenopausal. Yeah, I don't feel like, I'm not tired to the point where like, oh my goodness, I can't get out of bed tired or anything like that. I mean, I do all my normal activities.
Okay. So you really don't have any other symptoms. And so again, I wouldn't want to diagnose you with something when there's nothing there.
Okay.
This lab is positive in 15 out of 100 people who get it tested, so it's a pretty common lab.
Mm-hmm.
You asked about lupus. Only 5% of patients who have this lab positive actually have lupus.
Oh, okay, so that's good.
Yeah. I think
Well, what other things could it be? I mean,
you could be predisposed to develop something like rheumatoid arthritis in the future.
oh, okay. It just means that like it's in me or whatever, and
There's
it's
a
trying
lot-
to
there's
come
all-
out
it's
or
possible.
something.
And so you eating a healthy diet, like a Mediterranean diet, may actually help to prevent something like that.
Now I do. I'm real into like the natural things, and I take a natural powder supplement every day. I take turmeric every day for joints and inflammation because I know that that's supposed to be good for you. So I guess that won't hurt to continue that.
Not at all.
So, because like I said, I've always worried about it because of my mom having it, and so I've always tried to be like, I'm going to start now and just take care of my joints as best I can,
Yeah.
just to.
Mm-hmm. So why don't we follow up with each other every year or two? Since we just met, maybe we'll plan for annually.
Okay.
And if you have symptoms that persist, like the hip, come back and we'll inject it.
Okay.
And then if you develop any new symptoms in general, then come back and we'll reevaluate the situation.
Okay.
And then if you have a primary care doctor or another physician who recommends that you come for any reason or another, it's another reason that we can see you sooner.
Okay. Okay, well that sounds good. Now I will say I did notice, and I was like, okay, am I just noticing this because we talked about it at that point? I always say, I notice it. My hands, they don't get numb, but they itch, like kind of like a inside itch. Does that make any sense? Like it's not a numbness, but it's like I feel like something's crawling inside of my hand. And I was like, what is that coming from?
A lot of times it's just from lupus swelling. But if you develop something that's kind of persistent or new,
Just call in.
please come in so we can evaluate you.
Okay.
And I hope Arasti helps you.
Well, I'm gonna give it a shot. Like I said, I just thought, well, I better wait and see. I was like, because what if I go and then it's something totally different? You know what I mean? I was like, it was since it was so close. I was like, well, and then from that point I'll go. Yeah.
Don't forget your juice there.
Oh yes. Okay.
You mix something up for yourself?
Yes, it's a beet juice that I drink.
I like beets, but I don't know about beet juice.
See, I don't like beets, but this beet juice is not bad. Like it really isn't, and I can't stand beets. So trust me.
Very good.
Well, bye there, precious. Bye there, precious. Hi there, you're so pretty. I don't want to scare you. Oh, you just make all the patients feel better, don't you? Yes, you do. You're the best medicine ever. Thank you. You ladies have a good day.
We'll call you like close to the 1 year and to.
Okay, so you'll just call me and schedule at that point. Okay, perfect. All right, thank you. Hope I don't see you before then. Nothing personal. Bye-bye. Okay, so I am about to leave my appointment. Yeah, this was my second appointment, and I've got some news. Okay, so I am leaving my second RA appointment, and I am leaving with happiness. So, well, I guess it's happiness, but then I'm like, okay, well, what's wrong? Like, seriously, like, why is my hip hurting? Why is my knee hurting? So theoretically, I did not test positive for rheumatoid arthritis. I tested positive for a non-common, what did she call it? A non-common, I have to listen. I recorded the whole conversation that we were having, but a non-common something, I don't know. But anyway, so I mean, I guess that's a really good thing that I did, you know, but of course she said that just really basically means that I am in line to maybe at some point get RA. Mediterranean diet is a good diet to be on. So all my RA listeners out there, are you familiar with the Mediterranean diet? Oh, excuse me, diet. I'm gonna look it up. I mean, I eat certain Mediterranean foods, but I'm gonna look up some more serious Mediterranean foods, and I'm gonna try to incorporate that into my diet as best as I can, because y'all, I'm happy to hear that I don't have. Oh, I just went into a serious hole. I'm happy to know that I tested, like I don't have RA, but like she said, it just means basically that I'm gonna have RA in the near future. Like it's like brewing or whatever. I don't know. So anyway, I'm thankful. I'm just gonna keep on trying to take care of myself better, and not, you know, not have to. Hopefully have. This traffic is about to get cray, y'all. So I gotta pay attention. I don't want to have no wreck. Oh my goodness. Okay. So anyway, I'm super excited, and I'm still worried. So I'm going to go see the. I'm actually gonna go see I always say that word wrong, arithmetic doctor or whatever, and which she wants to see if for the pain management for my hip, and see if that helps. So I'm gonna give that a shot. I'm just like, I don't know, that to me just sounds like it's, I don't want to say it sounds bogus, but I don't know, I don't want to be paying out a whole lot of money to somebody that, if, you know, just going to tell me to do a stretch, or, you know, because I know how to stretch. So I don't know. I guess I need to give it a shot and see what happens. Yeah, so that's where my results are. So anyway, I'm going to end this vlog right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me, and do stay tuned, because I will also vlog my appointments with them and see how that goes, and share that with you all, because I guess it's good for people with arthritis as well. So you know, and since I am a candidate for rheumatoid arthritis, and you know, hey, I just want to, you know, share as much as I can, because we learn and can help each other in any way that we can, and we learn from each other. So I definitely want to share that as well. So please stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. Please stay tuned and make sure you're subscribed to my channel so that you won't miss out. And yeah, I will see you guys in my very next video.